Hey, happy April Fool's Day. My name is Howie Jacobson of AskHowie.com, and today I want to talk about the Fool and business. So, what is the Fool? The Fool is kind of an archetype. You might know the Fool from the idea of the court jester. You might know the Fool from the first tarot card. The Fool is just anyone who is foolish. There's an expression, fools rush in where angels fear to tread. So I want to talk about three aspects of this Fool archetype. And by archetype I kind of mean an energy that we all have within us, and some of us are more in touch with it than others. And when you say Fool, typically it's not a very complimentary or positive thing, but there's three aspects of the Fool that we want to bring into balance, especially in business, especially as entrepreneurs. So the first one let's deal with is the Fool like the court jester. The Fool is the one who speaks truth to power, right? The court jester is the one who could say things to the king. Anyone else said them, they would get beheaded. The Fool gets to say it because it's couched in humor. So really important in our own businesses that we are able to speak truth to power, that we're able to say things that other people aren't saying, that we're able to have an original voice, that we're able to cut through the BS and see the truth and say the truth where it's important. So in my market, in internet marketing, there certainly is a lot of BS. So it's very important to be able to look at that and say, no, this isn't right. This isn't what's going on. And people are drawn to the truth. One of my friends and mentors, Drayton Bird, quotes, I believe, Rosser Reeves, who says, the truth sells, and whoever first tells the truth preempts the truth, and the truth always sells. I believe that's the exact quote. So one aspect of the Fool is the one who's willing to see the truth. Just like the emperor's new clothes, it's a child. It's the foolish one, the one who has not been burdened with the scales of experience, who can just see what's really going on. That's part one. And I hope you can see how important that is to just any business, to be able to cut through the clutter in the minds of the customer and say, this is what's really going on, this is the truth. So forget the spin, forget all the PR stuff. This is what's real, this is what's true. And that is a very appealing connection you can make with people. So that's one part. The second part, I'm going to grab a pictorial representation of this. Maybe I'll throw this up, just maybe up here to my right when I edit. This is a tarot card for the Fool, and you can see it's card number 0. So that's interesting in and of itself. And here you see the Fool is about to step off a cliff, looking up into the sky, holding a white rose, and wow. So the Fool here is the one who will rush into any circumstance without fear, without even knowing what they're getting into. So think back, when you first got into your business, when you first started, did you have any idea of how hard it was going to be? Did you have any idea what it was going to involve? And if you had, would you have taken that first step? So there's an aspect of the Fool, this kind of innocence that says, I'm going to go for it. That I am going to leave the path, right? Entrepreneurship is all about starting something new, heading off the path that everybody else follows, job, family, career, rules, institutions, to go, I'm going to do something else. And that energy of the Fool is what started every business. It started every new social endeavor. It started every charity. It was someone who was willing to say, I'm just going to jump off even though they don't know what it's going to involve and they have no idea how hard it's going to be. And that energy often gets lost as organizations grow, and it's crucial to keep bringing it back. So if you feel like you've lost touch with that, where now you're in a rut, now you're in a routine and you're afraid to veer off, to plumb the depths of your own life experience, to see what else is out there, what other adventures, right? So sometimes the adventure is fun, and then it can kind of turn dark. I have had several, what you might call dark nights of the soul around my business, where I'm saying, you know, is this where I should be? Why am I doing this? And all I can say is the other side of that, if you are willing to go deep and feel into it, not just, strategize about what I'm going to do, but really feel what's going on, you can come to some really rich places. And you get to the point where the purpose of the business is really your own growth, our own growth, as opposed to just growing the business for its own sake. It's all about a mirror of what we can be inside. So that's number 2, the fool as the one who will rush in. Part 3 of the fool is infinite possibility. So that fool on the card who has not yet taken a step can go in any direction. And you'll notice the number 0 represents not nothing, but everything. You notice what the 0 is shaped like. It's an Arabic numeral. It's shaped like an egg. The egg is undifferentiated possibility. You can go anywhere. So that's another archetypal energy I want to call in for us on this day. We have businesses and we may feel like, well, they're set, we know where they are, we know where they're going, and I want to do something else, I want to incorporate something else, but I can't, there's no room for it. Well, the Fool tells us that there's always room for new possibilities, that the place we go to get those new possibilities is not necessarily to go to another seminar, to read another book, to take another course, but it's to go within, to go into the emptiness, to go into the nothingness, into the 0, wherein all the possibilities lie, all the unborn opportunities are there. So those are the 3 aspects of the Fool that I want to call in for all of our businesses and all of our lives. If you'd like more information about marketing, online marketing, AdWords marketing, pay-per-click marketing, and general thoughts like these, you can visit my website, askhowie.com, and sign up for my occasional newsletter. And I look forward to seeing you again. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.